Can it see me?
Yeah. So you asked me what I thought the meaning of life was.
Yeah.
What do you think the meaning of life is?
I think the meaning of life is to either prepare us for the next life in the afterlife, or to just have fun and be alive.
Have fun and be alive?
Yeah.
In preparation for the next life?
Yeah.
Okay, mind you, I never told you any of that. This is what you came up with on your own, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, because I want you to, figure these things out for yourself as you will. I guess that's what I think kind of the meaning of life is to learn and grow and figure things out and to love.
Prepare?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, who knows?
Maybe there is an afterlife.
Well, Crosby, when you're talking that way, it's not going to pick up the audio. So you got to
Maybe there is an afterlife.
What's that?
Maybe there is an afterlife.
Yeah, there could be. I think there is, but there's no way to know for sure, right?
Exactly, unless you can see the dead.
Yeah, I think it's important to be kind. Oh, you're going out of the screen.
Really?
Yeah, it's all right.
Look, I made a hurricane. No, a whirlpool. See it? Oh
Yeah.
man, it went away. I made a whirlpool in the water.
You gonna come back around?
Yeah.
All right, well, Crosby's gonna come back around. We were getting in some deep conversation there.
I'd probably rather be in a canoe than a paddleboard. I think canoes are more fun.
You'd rather be in a canoe than a paddleboard?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's important to be kind and loving, caring, and to find something you really enjoy doing that also helps other people out. And I think,
like building tiny homes.
Sure, if that's what you enjoy doing and it helps people. I think if you can find something that you love to do, or it finds you, and it also is helping other people, then you're winning. And it gives you multiple things, And it might change throughout your life.
Like someone invites you to play, like, to do something, and you say yeah, but you're not really sure about it. And then you're like really into it. That's like it choosing you instead of you choosing it.
Yeah, I guess. I think you can choose to participate with the things you love to do.
Is this fresh water that you can drink?
No. Do not drink this water. Well, like for me, I do all the challenge course stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that chose me, and I chose to choose it back. I didn't even know that was a thing in high school, that you could be build challenge courses and facilitate people through. And then that kind of destiny or life kind of
how the wand in Harry Potter chooses the owner.
Yeah, and you can choose to be in a relationship with it or not. And I think if you embrace it, it can be a very enjoyable life. Instead of running from your life, I think you need to engage with it, embrace it. And I do think we have a lot of help. I think the universe is a friendly place. And I do think it's eternal. And I think it's loving.
The universe is eternal. The Milky Way galaxy is not eternal.
Really? Tell me about the Milky Way galaxy.
The Milky Way galaxy's sun, known as the sun.
You gotta talk louder, bud. You gotta talk louder.
The Milky Way galaxy's star, the sun, that lights up our whole galaxy, will explode in approximately 5,000 years.
5,000 years?
Yes, and turn into a black hole. Because
Okay.
that's how black holes are created, from a dead star.
Okay. But does any of that stuff ever go away, or does it just change form? You know what I mean?
The light goes away, and the carrying of the sun goes away, and also the violence of the sun goes away, and new violence emerges.
Or maybe it just changes. Like, is the energy constant and it's just in a different form? Or does energy actually...
Well, Well, if
disappear.
the sun explodes, then all the planets in the Milky Way galaxy will die.
Oh.
And it won't be the Milky Way galaxy anymore. It'll be black hole.
Do you know what a black hole is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a strong, invisible bit of black matter that sucks up everything in its path.
Yeah.
And it also sometimes spews it out.
Huh. Spews what out?
Spews out some sort of the bits of matter, like it's sucking up a sun, it's twirling around, twirling, and then it sucks in, and some of it sucks in through the bottom actually, and then some of it spews out through the top and wanders into space.
Huh. It wanders?
Yeah.
Goes on an adventure?
Through the inky blackness of space.
Have you ever seen a paramecium under a microscope?
No.
Or amoeba?
No.
I saw it in biology class for the first time in college, and it blew my mind. Because I was like, does that thing have a soul? Is that thing making decisions? Does it have a consciousness? Because it's this little tiny thing, and it's moving around, bumping around, and you see it like living under the microscope. And then you think, well, there's all those other little things living inside you. There's like a whole different universe inside your body.
Exactly. Like that one tree can be like a whole galaxy, like a whole universe, like even beyond space, technically to us, to those little microscopic germs that live on that one tree.
It's like the deeper you go in, the smaller you go, the bigger it can be.
Yeah.
Depending on your perspective, right?
Exactly.
That's far out. That's crazy to think about. And then you think about like how tiny we are, right?
Yeah. Like we're the ants.
Yeah, we're totally ants. That's crazy. That's really weird to think about. Do you think we're living in a simulation?
What do you mean by simulation?
Here, get closer.
Wait.
Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain.
That's bad.
Here, I'll cover. Yeah, there you go. Smart. You're learning. A simulation, you know, like your video game?
Yeah.
Like
Simulator.
like
Goat Simulator.
or Minecraft or something?
Yeah.
You're like creating a simulated world, right? So some would argue that we're living in a simulated world that a higher intelligence created. Have you ever heard about that?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh? And if that's true, I think that higher intelligence is loving.
Unless you don't love it back.
I think it's still loving, but it's our choice to love back or not.
If you attack it, if you intergalactual, it's like the military sends people on a space mission.
Wait, Crosby. Come back over here.
To go attack.
Wait. It won't pick up your audio. It won't pick up your audio till you come back.
It's like the military.
Wait. Come closer.
Oh my god. It's so annoying.
You're the one cruising around. Okay, say it again.
Like, what if there is a higher intelligence out there and it contacts us for some weird reason? And we attack it. Like, the military general sends a fleet of military soldiers in a spaceship to go attack them. That'd probably mean that the aliens would decide that we are their enemies. But we would probably not attack them because we are probably refer them as gods because they have more high-tech stuff than us. Because you said a higher intelligence.
Yeah. Okay, I'm losing you again. Here, I'll pause. Okay, it's starting to rain a lot. Oh no. Okay, it's raining really hard, so we're ending the podcast short. Peace and love. Say bye, Crosby. So we were talking about being in a simulation.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about how
You can edit them together.
maybe we'll see. But I was thinking how a cell in your body
Mm-hmm.
has a nucleus.
No.
Yeah, it does. And then every nucleus in each cell of your body has the entire DNA blueprint of your entire body. So then if you zoom out, then maybe if like we're a cell in the universe, within us lives the entire DNA blueprint of the universe. So like a fragment of that higher intelligence, maybe it lives within us and we can access it at any point if we want to.
Maybe we're the ants, but the higher intelligence aliens don't mess with us and destroy our anthills
Maybe.
and shove hoses down our anthills and turn on the hoses and.
Well, that would be if they were unfriendly.
Yeah.
I think it's friendly.
Except, since we never see them, they must be on a different planet. But if this whole simulation stuff isn't true, and aliens are still true, and you're wondering why we're never visited by aliens, it's because we live in the suburbs of space.
The suburbs of space?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The suburbs of space.
And then you got to think, but then why is there all those awful things that happen in the world and that have happened? You know, like the bad stuff, all the violence and hurt.
Because they're probably some sort of suburb in our ear.
Maybe.
And
I think
that stuff happens.
I think because we have choice, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we choose really bad things to do to each other, which is unfortunate. But we can also choose to do really good things.